FCS parents, can you believe this is the last Thursday of the school year? I can't believe it. It seems like just yesterday we were starting the school year. I was over in the 5th and 6th grade classroom. We were getting things rolling over there. And now we're wrapping up the 2018-2019 school year. It's been a great year, but there have been some ups and downs. The good news, though, is that God has been with us every step of the way. Whether we were at the top of the mountain, praising and worshiping God, or whether we were in the valley and we needed Him to pull us out, God has been with us every step of the way. And there's no journey I want to take unless God's going with us. So I'm so thankful to God that He has been with us all along this journey. It's been a busy end of the school year. Just last week alone, between Accreditation and the Carnival, we had a lot of stuff going on. Obviously, the Accreditation visit was meant to be much earlier in the year, and those two organizations, WASC and ACTS, had to move the date back, so it kind of really made the end of the school year really busy for us. But again, God was with us, and everything turned out fantastic. As I told you last week in Thursday Thoughts, the Accreditation visit could not have gone better. Everybody came together, from teachers to staff to parents to students to school board. Everybody came together, and because of that, it was a great accreditation visit. We're accredited for another 6 years, and I'm so excited about that. It's an important validation for our school in terms of having these other organizations come in, take a look at everything we do, and say, yes, you guys are doing a good job. We still want to improve, obviously, and they gave us some directives on how we can improve the school, but overall, they say we're doing a great job, and again, that's just a great validation for our school. And then on Friday, we had our Carnival. That was awesome as well. To be honest, I wasn't sure how many people to expect or how it would go. It was the first time we'd done a Carnival like that, but it was great. We had a good time. There were a lot of people out there, and we've learned from that as well. We've already got some ideas for next year for doing a Carnival, but we had lots of fun games and activities. Music was out there. We had the kids singing, and had a great time listening to them. We had raffles going on, so overall, fantastic night. Mr. Nodine and myself got dunked a few times. I know the kids enjoyed doing that. So again, we'll probably do that again next year. We've learned a lot how to maybe reorganize a few things to make it even better. So I'm looking forward to that going into next year. And then this week we had finals all week. So the high school students have been busy taking all of those. In fact, today is the last day of finals for high school students. We'll be wrapping those up. And now we've just got a few days left of school, and we have quite a few events over those last few days. First of all, tomorrow, Friday, it's our last chapel of the school year. So we're actually wrapping up the story, and we're taking a look at the Bible as one continuous story from Genesis all the way through to Revelation. And so tomorrow I'll be speaking on the book of Revelation, and kids always enjoy that because they want to know what's going to happen in the future and stuff like that. But we're going to have a very interesting discussion. Hopefully I'll drop some nuggets on them. We'll have a good time. We'll be able to tie the book of Revelation back to other parts of the Bible, especially back to Genesis. It all loops back around. So it'll be a fun time in chapel tomorrow. And then on Monday of next week, that is May 20th, that is our last full day of school. So I imagine there's probably going to be some class parties going on. We will have both 8th grade and 12th grade graduation practice on May 20th as well. And then in the afternoon at 1:15, it's our annual teachers versus high school students kickball game. This year, though, the teachers have a secret weapon because we've invited alumni to join the teachers team. So it's going to be teachers and alumni versus high school students. Yes, teachers and alumni are going to win. Trust me, there's been a lot of trash talk going on the last few weeks from the high school students. It's always in good fun, but it's going to be a good time that Monday afternoon. I think afterwards, the high school students are playing the middle school students with the 6th graders added in as kind of their initiation into middle school. So overall, we have a lot of fun on Monday afternoon. Again, that's our last full day. And then Tuesday, May 21st, that is our last day of school, and it's actually a half day. Remember that, parents. Last day of school is a half day, so we're out at noon on May 21st. And there's a number of things taking place on that Tuesday. First of all, kindergarten graduation. That'll take place at 9:30 in the sanctuary over here. And then our awards ceremony for our kindergarten through 12th grade, that'll be starting at 10:30, also in the sanctuary. Parents, you're invited to both of those. It should be a great time. And hopefully we'll be out of there before noon so we can get things wrapped up, and then kids can start heading home at noon. There's also another event taking place that morning at 11 a.m. is actually our preschool graduation, and that'll be taking place in the fellowship hall over here next door at the church as well. So 3 different things taking place on the morning of the 21st, and again, we're out at noon, and then we're kind of wrapping things up for the school year. After that, there's just 2 more events, and those take place actually on May 22nd. 8th grade graduation will be at 2 o'clock. 12th grade graduation will be at 7 o'clock. And for the first time, we're not having those graduations here on school campus. We're actually having those at 1837 Blossom Avenue. That's where we did the Carnival last week. That's where we had the sports club. That's where the gym is located. That facility over there is a little bit bigger. It's a little better suited for some of the technology stuff we want to do. So we're having graduation over there at that facility. Again, that's 1837 Blossom Avenue. And once again, that's 8th grade graduation at 2 p.m., 12th grade graduation at 7 p.m. And then once those are done, the school year really is over. Teachers will still have a few more meetings, but for all intents and purposes, the 2018-2019 school year will be done. And it's been a great year. I've been doing a lot of reflecting, especially with accreditation last week and everything we've done for all of that, all the work we've gone through all throughout the last several years to get that done. Been doing a lot of reflecting lately, and even as I reflect back on this school year, again, I don't think we get through it without God, because everything that it takes to get through a school year, there's a lot. Obviously, as parents, you guys see the teachers and the kids in the classroom, and you see things kind of rolling along. But in terms of on the business side of things, all the stuff we've got to do to get things right on the business side. Then on the academic side, all the things we got to get in place: the curriculums, the lesson plans, the scope and sequence, all that kind of stuff. That the planning the teachers have to do to get things right in the classroom. The decorating the classroom. Different teachers have different themes, and there's just so much that goes into the school year. And when I get to the end of a school year like now, I think back and say, man, I can't believe we pulled all that off. And again, I don't think we do it nearly as well if God is not a part of the equation. We've already been planning a lot for next school year, and we've got a lot of things in store. We started planning for the next school year. We actually start that in January. So a calendar's been done. I'm actually right now on my computer, I've got a high school schedule up there. So we're trying to see how we're going to arrange classes and where we're going to have classes. And that changes from year to year. So we're working through all those sorts of things. We're getting course material ready for next year already, even as we're wrapping up this year and getting grades in and all that kind of stuff. A lot of planning goes into a school year, and that will continue all the way through the summer. Certain of us will definitely be here working on those types of things. But I just want to ask you to continue to pray for us here at Fairfield Christian School. Pray that we finish strong. At the end of the school year, we've only got, 3 days left of school, really. But we don't want to go through any day without God present. And then pray for us going into next school year as well. As we have new students joining us coming into next school year, as we're preparing all of our curriculum, as we're preparing all of the facilities for next school year. Just continue to pray for us. God's blessing will be poured out on us as we move forward, and pray that God gives us wisdom and discernment about the decisions that we make here at Fairfield Christian School. We always want His input and His guidance in everything that we do. Whew, it's been a great school year. Hopefully I get to see you guys at some point in the next few days, either at the award ceremony on Tuesday, maybe at some of the graduations, maybe the chapel tomorrow. Parents are always invited to chapel. But hopefully I get to see a lot of you over the next few days as we wrap up the school year and make sure that 2018-2019 goes out with a bang. All right, you guys have an awesome weekend. We will see you guys real soon, hopefully at one of our campus events. God bless.